Court does call the case, People versus Darius Harris.
Bridget Coons on behalf of Mr. Harris. State your name for the record.
Darius Harris.
Your Honor, this time and date set up for sentencing. I have reviewed the pre-sentence investigation with the client. We have no material changes, additions, or omissions. At this time, we would ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
Sir, is there anything you'd like to tell me before I do impose sentence?
Yes, sir. I just want to say to the court, prosecutor, I appreciate taking your time out. When I first came up here, I don't know if you remember, I told you I wasn't trying, I was guilty. Not a bad person or a bad guy. Everybody got a pass, but I just think a racial slur directed to me got under my skin and got the best of me. Apologize about wasting your time because that's something I could have handled better, but it just got under my skin. I truly apologize.
I think I told you I didn't think of you necessarily as a bad person.
I just at the moment I work so hard coming from my family tree, my grandfather, things of that nature. Still no excuse. Supposed to have to conduct yourself in a certain way in public. I work hard not to be called that. I work hard not to be looked upon that. I'm a very smart young man. I'm a CNC programmer and CNC operator. And when I was called that, it just kind of got under my skin. But that's not the way you handle stuff, and I understand that. And I know that. Just not the way you handle it.
You knew that before it happened.
And I just let it get under my skin. Wasn't
the right way. And I'll just say this to you. You know, when I took this position probably almost a quarter century ago, God, that sounds weird. Emily was here with me. She was 5. But you just, one of the things I learned real quick, and I knew it because of how I was raised, people are going to call you all kinds of things, right? And so I just developed this saying in my mind: you can call me whatever you want as long as you call it with respect, right? I don't let those words and those things get under my skin. And the reason is because whoever is saying that to me doesn't know me. And the only way, right? And you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And since you don't know me, you can't really say that about me. And the only way I let that get under my skin is if at any given moment I begin to think that about myself, and I will never, ever think that about myself.
Yes, sir.
So I'm telling you, young man, don't ever let that get under your skin, because that's not you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You weren't raised that way. And I dare say this, because I know it. Your ancestry does not dictate that that's you.
Yes, sir.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
And I know your people told you that too. So all I'm doing is repeating everything they told you. Right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm just sharing with you what my mama taught me. And she was the smartest woman in the world, ever, always was, and there always will be. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Because you don't need to be here. Right? No, I know. But you don't need to be here. Not for something like this. We're better people than that.
Yes, sir.
It's really simple. Sense of the court. I'm changing this a little bit. Sense of the court. I'm going to place you on 6 months prosecutor deferred sentence. I'm going to order $555 fines and court costs. I'm waiving all of those costs except 125 of those costs. Probation oversight fees would then be reduced because of the probationary period to $180. When do you think you can get all that paid, young man?
I was trying to pay it today. My check and direct deposit first thing in the morning. I get paid.
Get it paid by this Friday, the 1st.
Sir.
There should be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. Should be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You are to complete an anger management class. You're to do that within 60 days. You're not to have any contact, no assault or threatening or intimidating behavior. You're not to possess any weapon, firearm, ammunition, or anything fashioned to be a weapon. You're to report to probation as directed by probation, including any home visits. You're to maintain employment with verification to probation. I'll set a review hearing that's to be held February 12th, 2000. Well, actually, that's going to change the date. Miss Clara.
Oh, 6 months, sorry, Your Honor.
It's okay. The review date will be August 14th, 2024, 9 a.m. I'll order 93 days in jail that is suspended. Out there, just act like the prince that you are, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Work on getting that. You'll have that right here before you leave the court, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a request. Is it possible to have a mutual no contact order? Because my client and his wife is outside, by the way. He's so scared that to the point that he wants to move out and go to a different city.
Okay, but here's the thing. I
It's
don't have
threatened
any,
every day
sir,
by these people.
sir. I do not have any authority over complaining witnesses in a case. I can't give a mutual restraining order. I don't have the power to do that. I have no authority over the complainants in this case. I mean, obviously, if there's some harassment going on or some other issues, I think you call law enforcement. But you're the individual charged with in this case. These are just allegations. You have a right to trial. You have a right to be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. All of those things apply. I'm sure your attorney has discussed those rights with you. We will make sure that this case moves through the system. I mean, it's in everybody's best interest while cases like this are pending because the situations are always volatile. It's an assaultive allegation that everybody stay away from everybody. Okay, but I don't have authority over complainants in the case. I only have jurisdiction over Mr. Martinez. Counsel, if you just want to have a seat real quick, we'll have the court officer make you a copy of this order for discovery so that you can get discovery as soon as possible. And we will see everyone back in about 30 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
1 second. It's just a second, and if you could just make him a copy of that top page, officer. All right. And then when the parties leave, if the complaining witnesses on this case, if you want to excuse yourself now and go out and you can get in your cars and leave, and then we'll just have Mr. Martinez wait a minute or two, and that way there are no issues in the lot, okay? All right. Yes.
Say something. He walks right in front of my house all the time with the dog. There's no reason for him to do that. He could go either way, but does it to promote me and say something.
All right, you two have got to be living in the same neighborhood.
We're across the street.
Listen.
He just gave me the finger when we were out there, when I was sitting down.
Listen, I want you to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay.
Listen,
I will.
this is unfortunate because you guys have to live near each other, right? And I don't know if you're homeowners or what. Listen to me, ma'am. Listen, first you have to say your name for the record.
My name's Irma Erden.
Okay, listen. If he lives right across the street, he's got to exit and enter his house, right? Don't go listen, Mr. Martinez, everyone do your best to stay away from the other side. Don't flip each other off. Don't talk to each other. Don't look at each other, okay? That's all I can tell you. But I won't have the volatility in my courtroom. This is when I say my courtroom, it's the people's courtroom. This is your courtroom. Everybody's entitled to have due process and a hearing, and whether it's a trial or you know, depending on a formal hearing, depending on what type of hearing it is, everyone has a right to be heard, but I'm not going to tolerate, you know, everybody has to deal with each other. If you live that close to each other, that's all I can tell you. Don't go near each other. Avoid each other. Like you have the plague or the other person has it.
I got a question. Now, when I walk my dog and he's following me, sneaking up with his lights off, coming behind me, so what do I do? What am I gonna do about that? You're right
Stay,
here.
no, calm down. Sir, you were in a courtroom. Listen to me. You guys calm down. Stay away from each other. You're gonna end up with everybody charged. You're gonna end up with things like this, the volatility, it's gonna just escalate. Sit calm, listen, I'm telling you all, stay away from each other. Don't look at each other. Don't follow each other. Don't talk to each other. Don't breathe near each other. Both sides. Got it? All right.
Yes.
We're all set. I'm going to ask the complainant witnesses to exit, and that way there are no issues in the courtroom.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Darius Harris appeared for sentencing after a racial slur provoked him into an incident. He apologized to the court. The judge responded wisely, saying he never lets insults define him because people who don't know you can't truly speak about you. The judge sentenced Harris to 6 months deferred prosecution, $125 in fines, anger management classes, no weapons, and a review hearing in August 2024. A separate neighbor dispute also briefly came up in court, with the judge telling both parties to simply stay away from each other.